Hi, this is BasilGreen speaking, and I would like to welcome you to yet another video of mine here on my YouTube channel, or if you're watching it anywhere else, I'd like to say a warm welcome to you. I want to just talk about this picture that you're seeing on the screen. Now, before I talk about that, I decided to name the topic Fake Results. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but because of the busyness in my life, recently I was held back a little bit. So I finally made time today. I said after I do my Zoom meeting, the talk for what's your plan for 2021, I decided I'm gonna do the short video as well. So it's December time and we are wrapping up for the year so that we can take a break and re-strategize and we get re-energized for the following year. Why did I decide to choose to speak about fake results? Now that can include results at high school, primary school, tertiary education, or at your workplace. Anything that you are doing in life where you are producing or presenting fake results out to people. It's basically stuff that you are saying you've done, yet you know in your heart that you've not accomplished that thing. So we want to make sure that in 2021 we are producing real results. So if you look at this picture, there are two runners. The one is about to run to a brick wall, and on it says a better runner will win this race. Now this person is in red, so he's running there, and then there's another runner who seems like he's overstepped the wall, but he hasn't overstepped the wall. He hasn't jumped over the wall because there was no wall in front of him. So that barrier was created by people that didn't want the guy in red to win, the red guy to win. The blue one actually won. So he reached the end without any obstacles. Now the guy in red got people telling him you can't run, and he was told that a better runner will run this race. And the guy in the blue believes he is a better runner. There's his thoughts, the thoughts bubble. I'm a better runner than him. Now we also got the other people behind the computer, and one of them is saying, let's make a name for our people. These are people that are working behind the scenes, using technology to maneuver things. You can't see them. I can't see them. They cannot be seen by other people working behind the scenes to make sure those who are under their group, they will make sure that their people win. Now, what's wrong with this picture? Number one, the guy that thinks he's better has no obstacles, has no hindrances. They caused him to go past while they hindered this other guy by creating barriers so that he can win. What I'm saying is this here. The guy that won actually won at a lower level. He did not win at the same level as the guy that had a brick wall in front of him. Now I know there are obstacles, there are races that have difficult obstacles and all these different terrains that you have to overcome in order to win that race. So he was running in a different race, and this guy was running in a different race. So they cannot be graded at the same level. And this brought me to this understanding. Now I'm looking at our nation and the nations of the world, but the particular focus is South Africa. Why? Because I am a South African, yet it's not uh, restricted to South Africa. If we are producing people like this, we are producing people that aren't strong enough to overcome certain obstacles and certain challenges. And when they meet up with people who are supposedly at their level, when they compete with other people, they are going to be annihilated. Why? Because they are used of being made to win. You know, when I was pondering on these things, I believe in pondering on stuff sometimes. I meditate on the thoughts, I think about it, I analyze and I get different perspectives, try to see things from a different angle. And I remembered when I was young, I used to watch movies a lot. And some movies, they included segments where the mafia would step in to things like sports, or particularly boxing, and sometimes even athletics or other kinds of betting sports, where the mafia would step in and try to resist the person that is actually the good person. Like they will threaten him or threaten her, intimidate them, go and fight against their families to make sure that the person that they've betted on wins, and they want that person to win. Why? Because it's part of what they want for that particular sport or whatever. And we find that that is a possibility even in our society. Some people might not experience it in that way, and others will experience it in that way. So we don't know the lives of people and what they are enduring, but we do know that there are people that have been put in places where we know if they are put on the same level, people who are on the level that they supposedly at, they will be annihilated. They will be defeated, and there will be a public mockery made of them. Why? Because they are not at the particular level. So let us make sure that even as we are producing people, we are producing leaders, we are producing stars, we are producing uh, athletes, whatever it is, learners and employees, whatever it is, the human resources of our nation, we are producing people who are experiencing real results, not the fake results. The type of person that is more worried about attaining the position rather than developing a particular mindset. So there are people that will boast about reaching a particular level in their career, but their mindset is not at that level. I understand this from Stephen Covey's uh, quote that he says, he mentions that leadership is not a position, it is a mindset. So when I look at that and I think these people, there are a particular group of people that are more focused on attaining the position rather than developing the mindset of a leader. When a leader comes into a place, there shall be followers. When a leader comes in a place, there shall be followers. So that person is supposed to be the kind of individual that leads people to where they have been. So you can't take people to where you have not been. You are going to lead them to the place you've been. So if you're a person that is producing fake results, when it's your time to develop those people, you are going to teach them your shortcuts. You are going to teach them your methods of how you got there, and you're going to teach them how to become just like you. a seed produces after its own kind. So you cannot expect your followers not to be like you when you are not trying to be a different person. So that is just my take on uh, attaining results. Yes, the world doesn't function in the way that I am speaking. I don't think I am naive. Why? Because I've also seen things in my life, and this thing that I'm speaking about, I've decided to live it out. Uh, though it can be difficult in this world. Why? Because people are generally more about looking the part rather than becoming the part. So let us make sure that we are searching for that kind of thing. We are looking for that kind of thing that is going to cause us to become the real deal, authentic people rather than the fake it until you make it type of people, because you're going to continue to be faking it until you make it. And if that takes 20 years, 30 years, you just want to just look the part instead of becoming that part. Uh, you know, I can explain why I'm saying becoming that part, because you have to be jointly fitted in to the corporate body. We understand that organizations and organization have different parts. You have to become that part. So you become part of the organization. Why? Because you are part of that organization. I hope it makes sense to you, because it's very clear in my mind how we are supposed to function in this world. So remember, let us get real results. Let us stop producing fake results in order to achieve our goals or to create success. Why? Because at the end of the day, we are shortchanging ourselves, and we are also shortchanging the people that we are trying to assist in creating or achieving those fake results. This is BasilGreen speaking, and I will see you or speak to you on another video. But if you want to get more, read the description section. You can go to my website, book an appointment with me so that we can continue further. I speak about life coaching or motivational speaking, or you can read one of my books and get a little bit of knowledge from me. Goodbye.